spreading knowledge, unfolding the truth. Good day everyone, my name is Samantha Ausa and I'm your news anchor for today. Here are the headlines. Things you need to know about Mahayana Buddhist. Informations about God in Mahayana Buddhist disclosed. Explaining the Tibet invasion. Knowledge about the sixth perfection to become a bodhisattva. The Four Noble Truths. Things you need to know about Mahayana Buddhist. Mahayana, also known as Great Vehicle, is a Buddhist concept that includes a wide range of Buddhist traditions, scriptures, ideas, and activities. It emerged in India around the 1st century BCE and is one of the two major branches of Buddhism. The Bodhisattva vehicle, also called as Bodhisattvayana, is a path of the Bodhisattva seeking to get to be a completely awakened Buddha, also called as Samyak Buddha, for the sake of all life forms, and is also referred as Mahayana. Historical roots of Mahayana are still undetermined, but several opposing theories exist, namely the lay origins theory, the forest hypothesis, the Mahasamhika origin theory, and the cult of the book theory.
Good day everyone, my name is Jean Thea Ayo and I will be your reporter and giving you the update of God in Mahayana Buddhism. The denial of existence in a creator deity has been viewed as a significant factor in separating Buddhists from non-Buddhist viewpoints since the Buddha's time. In Brahmajala Sutta, the Buddha answered the topic of an autonomous creator deity. Mahayana Buddhists believe that Buddha and Bodhisattvas can intervene in the lives of others and assist them on their spiritual path. However, they don't have the status of God. Mahayana recognized Siddhartha Gautama as a historical Buddha. Mahayana Buddhists also believe that the historical Buddha stated that while one could see him physical while he was alive, one must see his teaching to fully see him as the Buddha. Human beings encounter the Buddha in three different ways according to tradition. The first one is traditional body, truth body, and enjoyment body. These three bodies are known as the Trikaya or three bodies of Buddha.
I'm Ryan Pimerino. My topic is Tibet invasion. Overview. Tibet is a region on Tibetan plate in Asia, spanning about 2.4 million kilometers to nearly a quarter of China's territory. It is traditional homeland of the Tibetan people as well as some other ethnic groups. Tibet is the highest region on earth with an average elevation of 4,900 meters. The highest elevation in Tibet is Mount Everest, its highest mountain, rising 8,848 meters above the sea level. Tibet has been occupied and ruled by China since 1951. A calculated and systematic strategy aimed at the destruction of their national and cultural identities. This has often been described by the Tibetan people and third-party commentators as a cultural genocide. The unsuccessful Tibetan uprising of 1959, in which Tibetan rebelled in an attempt to overthrow the Chinese government, led to the fleeing of the 14th Dalai Lama to India. He was deep in exile ever since. A few hundred Tibetans instantly followed the 14th Dalai Lama into exile, and since then hundreds of thousands have followed. 1. The first is over whether Tibet should separate from China and become a new sovereign state. 2. The second is over whether Tibet was independent or subordinate to China in certain parts of its recent history. The Dalai Lama is essentially the political and spiritual leader of the Tibetan people. The Dalai Lama is also an important figure beyond sectarian boundaries. He is a symbol of the unification of the states of Tibet and is an international advocate for Buddhist value and tradition. Each Dalai Lama is considered manifestation of the Bodhisattva, Buddha of compassion. They are believed to have postponed their nirvana and chosen to revert in the service of humanity. The next most important figure in Tibetan Buddhism is the Panchen Lama. The Dalai Lama is traditionally involved in recognizing the Panchen Lama, and the Panchen Lama is part of the process by which each new Dalai Lama is chosen. That's all from Tibet Invasion, 13th Dalai Lama.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Carly Fox B. Baldemar. I am your reporter for today. So what are we going to talk about is all about the 6 perfections to become a Bodhisattva. First, let's talk about the Bodhisattva. So Bodhisattva is a person na narating ni Buddha or yung Nirvana or Enlightenment, pero pinili muna nila ito ituro sa ibang tao. Next, we are going to talk about the 6 perfections. So what are the 6 perfections? So to gain Buddhahood, a Buddhist must achieve both perfect compassion and perfect understanding. And the 6 perfections are: first, we have the generosity or the Dana Paramita. Second, we have the morality or Sila Paramita. Third, we have the patient or Kasanti Paramita. Fourth, we have the energy or Birya Paramita. Fourth, we have the meditation or Daya Paramita. And lastly, we have the wisdom or Prajna Paramita. Each of these perfections develops a particular aspect of a Buddhist characteristics of understanding. So that's it. My name is Carly Fox Baldemar, and thank you for listening.
Good day everyone, I'm Jai and I'm gonna tackle about the 4 noble truths in Mahayana Buddhism. In the first truth, we have the truth of suffering. It is also called as dukkha. It means that the sufferer exists. So we will have suffering, it's because we are all humans and naturally we have many desires and cravings that we want to have, and that's why we suffer. It's because we are not satisfied or contented of what we have. And the second truth is to find the cause of suffering. It is also called samudaya. It means that it seeks to determine the suffering. Here, you are in the process of finding the cause or the root of why you're suffering. It's like, what's your problem at the moment? The third truth is the end of suffering. It is also called nirodha. This is the process of ending, and here we're solving the problem to bring its end. The last but not the least is the fourth truth. It is the Buddha's perception for the end of suffering, and it's also called as magga. Here is the conclusion of our suffering. It's because in Mahayana believe that there's an end of our suffering. And that's the 4 nobles of truth.
A lot of information and news are circulating around the world, and in HUMSS News, meet the greatest news because you deserve nothing but the truth. This is Samantha Ausa, signing off.